Welcome back. As far as the Arunachal China row is concerned, remember we're given to understand that China is back to its renaming game. According to reports, Beijing has renamed 30 places in Arunachal Pradesh. This is the fourth list that Beijing has released. China started the practice in 2017 when for the first time it renamed 6 places in Arunachal. It was followed by a second list in 2021 where it renamed 21 places, and in 2023 it renamed 11 more places. India has slammed China, with Minister of External Affairs Dr. S. Jaishankar hitting back at Beijing, saying changing the name of a place doesn't change the ownership. The Ministry of External Affairs has also released a statement calling it a senseless attempt to rename places.
भारतीय जो एक्टिविस्ट है, पर्यावरण एक्टिविस्ट सोनम, उन्होंने भी बोला कि लद्दाख के कई इलाकों पे चीन कब्जा कर रहा है। ये दोनों दोनों जगहों को लेकर आपकी क्या कहना?
देखिए, ऐसा है, अगर कोई मैं आपके घर का नाम बदल दूं तो मेरा घर बन जाएगा क्या? अरुणाचल प्रदेश भारत का स्टेट है, पहले भी था, अभी भी है, आगे भी रहेगा। बदलने से कुछ नहीं होता। और
Meanwhile, Congress has hit back at BJP, alleging intrusion by China. Senior leader Pramod Tiwari even blamed the BJP for continuing its business with China. Listen in.
चलिए, अगर वो इस तरह की हरकत कर रहा है तो शर्मनाक हरकत कर रहा है, आपत्तिजनक हरकत कर रहा है, भारत के हितों के खिलाफ काम कर रहा है, तो फिर घुटने टेक कर आपकी सरकार उससे व्यापार करने के लिए क्यों उत्साहित कर रही है? रेशियो बिगड़ गया है, 50-50 होना चाहिए था, पर आज तो 70-75% चाइना अपना माल बेच रहा है और हमारा माल नहीं खरीद रहा है। तो क्या उसका इस तरीके से आर्थिक रूप से मदद करनी चाहिए उसकी, कि जिससे वो हमको बेचे, हमसे पैसा कमाए और हम पर ही हमला करे? अरुणाचल वो प्रदेश है जिसे इंदिरा जी ने बनाया था देश की सुरक्षा के लिए। सिक्किम के बगल में गांव बस रहे हैं, भूटान के बगल में गांव बस रहे हैं, वहां कर रहा है। आप बिल्कुल झुक गए हैं, तो ऐसे राष्ट्र के साथ जो व्यापार आप बढ़ा रहे हैं उसका जवाब दीजिए।
Rishabh and Aditi are joining us in the broadcast with more details. Let me go across to Aditi first. Aditi, India of course has dismissed China's act of renaming places in Arunachal, but the opposition is hitting out at the government, saying why do you continue your trade ties with China?
Well, exactly, and not just this, China has been attempting this renaming act of China. Dragon has been claiming that Arunachal is their part, but time and again, India has put its stand forward and put foot forward, saying that Arunachal has been and always remain part of India. And reiterating the same, MEA has now put out a statement saying China has persisted with its senseless attempts to rename places in the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh. We firmly reject such statements. Attempts and assigning invented names will not alter the reality that Arunachal Pradesh has been and will always be an integral and inalienable part of India, and that's what MEA and the Prime Minister has been reiterating.
Right. Let me also bring in Rishabh now. Rishabh, we heard the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar dismissing claims made by China and the act of renaming the places. As far as the opposition is concerned, we heard the Congress leader Pramod Tiwari also questioning, why do you maintain your business ties with China? As far as government of India's stand is concerned, it's very clear that this does not change reality.
Well, definitely, India is very clear that you can name whatever you want to. Just by giving names does not mean that this place belongs to you. Arunachal has been always an integral part of India. It will always be an integral part of India is what India suggests. And this is not the first time. We have seen it at least in last 3 years, 4 such instances where China has given invented names to the places which fall under the jurisdiction of Indian government, the sovereign Indian government. And that's the reason that now External Affairs Minister very clearly stated that if I start calling your house mine, does it change the ownership? Your house will remain always your house. Similarly, Arunachal remains part of India. China can say whatever it wants. And India's stand is very clear. And it is not something which is a new stand. For decades, India has been very clear that the whole of Arunachal Pradesh belongs to India. There is no claim whatsoever it is of any foreign entity on Arunachal Pradesh. Once again, Randeep Jaiswal, the spokesperson for External Affairs Ministry here in India, has very clearly stated that the persistent move by China will not alter the ground realities. One thing is very clear: Arunachal was, is, and will always be an integral part of India.
All right, Aditya and Rishabh, thank you very much for getting us the details. With that, quick break on the broadcast news and updates will continue.